Throw your beer at me? Enjoy your DUI. I did X-post this to Petty Revenge, and I didn't know if this is pro or petty. Okay, to give some backstory to this. When I was younger, I used to work as a starter/ranger for a golf course. The starter's job is to make sure people's tee times was kept, and the flow of people on was steady. The ranger was making sure people are playing swiftly and also encouraging course rules. I sit in a shack near the clubhouse until I get a complaint most of the time. So I get some complaints on our blue course that there are some people drinking and generally being loud and obnoxious during the course of play. So I get in the ranger's golf cart and I eventually come upon these guys. I happen to notice 3 things. 1. They are just leaving their empty beer cans on the ground. 2. These guys opted for golf carts for their playthrough. And 3. They had a cooler on the course. 2 course rule violations and 1 state rule violation. So I come to this group and it has 3 people in it. I asked them kindly, would you please refrain from drinking on the course? It's against our rules. One of the people starts laughing at me and takes one of their half-full cans of beer and throws it at me, and they scurry off in their cart. Now for the revenge. They were already on the 7th hole of blue, and I did remember letting one of those guys on with a red to blue 18 rotation. We have 27 holes with 9 holes each, red, blue, and gold courses. So I decided to tail back and follow them out to see what car, or cars, they were in when they packed their gear up. I do this and get their model, make, and license plate number of the car. Here is your kicker. Across the street from our course is a county sheriff, and I happen to have his home phone number. He happens to golf here a lot and gave me his number in case of issues. Well, this is an issue, and I call him and relay what I saw and tell him the info I got. Thankfully, these asshats went into the clubhouse to eat lunch before leaving, so it gave me plenty of time to get the sheriff to wait. So they get done eating, and I decide to go wait near the entrance to watch the fun go down. Lo and behold, the sheriff was there in his driveway, ready to pounce. And here comes our asshats driving out. They go left, which is the exact direction of the sheriff, and boom, flashing lights, and they thankfully pull over. The dude that threw the can at me was the driver. So I just start watching some more, and the sheriff starts administering the test he does for sobriety. He falls on 1. And like a dumbass, he consents to the blow test. I don't know what he blew, but it was enough that he was turned around and arrested. And then he saw me. Me in my golf cart, waving at him with a giant smart-ass grin on my face. Don't drink and drive, kids. And don't screw with people who enforce rules on a golf course. I definitely think this is pro-revenge. It doesn't matter how far you have to go to get your revenge. All that matters in the end is the outcome. Want to go on vacation and don't pay us for the work? Won't be home for a few days after informing us? Sure. My grandpa is on my don't ever screw with list in any way. Short list. Taught Shotokan overseas in Korea. One of the highest ranked black belts outside of Japan. I have seen security footage of some of his bar fights. It's legit. Was a personal bodyguard during the 70s for some governor in our state. Worked construction for decades. One of 2 master carpenters in my state. Which leads to this story. During summer, I would work with Gramp doing a lot of his manual monkey labor. Shingles up to the roof, mix concrete, sand floors, keep everything tidy, etc. He'd been screwed over the years, as many general and subcontractors are, and as the years went by, his contracts for work go more and more specific, i.e. payments on a certain schedule, new/unexpected cost, and how they were dealt with, etc. One particular job started out pretty normal. He hired to build a new deck with a new patio/driveway patio for this guy. Let's call him Crap Brain. New construction, newer house, easy job. Gramps had done work for him in the past. No problems. Deck is to be partially covered, 10 by 50 on the front of the house, 4 feet up with concrete stairs, brand new door, brand new picture window, 4x8, driveway is to be stained, freshly poured between the new deck, and garage Grandpa built a few years ago. Guy was even going on vacation for a few weeks. We can get the job done in those 3 weeks if we bust it. Guy pays 50% of the estimated cost up front and was willing to pay the remaining 50% over the agreed time. Now this first payment covers all materials for the original estimate and paid us basically minimum wage for the hours we'd put in. The next few installments would cover the subcontractor for pouring the driveway and the remaining hourly wages. Weekend 1 passes. No agreed payment. Guy's on vacation. Maybe he forgot to set up autopay. Whatever. Send him pictures on AOL email. The original concrete stairs has been removed. New door was in place. Deck was framed out. But we didn't hear from Crap Brain. Weekend 2 passes. Crap, no payment yet. But work still needs to be done. Concrete guys are here for the new slab and stairs. Let's get it done so we can move on to the new jobs. Subcontractor is a longtime family friend and distant relative. Let's call him Timmy. Does us a favor and pours/stains on an IOU. Sends more pictures on AOL. No response from Crap Brain. Week 3. We finished our work 2 days early. Subcontractor has finished their work. It looks amazing. Up there on a nice hill. But we still haven't been paid for this work. Gramp finally gets Crap Brain on the phone. Gramp: "Hey Crap Brain, how was the vacation?" Blah 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 blah. Skip forward 3 to 5 minutes. Gramps is a talker and lived in the vacation state for a few years. "Great! Glad you had a great time. Well, I was busted it here. Holy hell, it's been hot. What did you think of the work?" Crap Brain: "Oh, it looks great. We'll be home later day after tomorrow. We're having a get-together with XYZ. Gramp: "Well, glad you're enjoying it. Oh, hey, seems like your bank didn't pay us on the scheduled agreement." Crap Brain: "So?" Gramp: Excuse me?" Crap Brain: "So what? I'm not paying you the rest of the money. Work's done. Tough luck, you old bastard." Gramp: "I understand." Click. Gramp: "Well, OP, let's get to work. Oh, and get Timmy on the phone." Crap Brain had that large garage Gramp had built years ago, and the guy let us use the store equipment while they were out. First, the brand new door was removed and placed in the garage. Then each piece of the brand new deck was removed and placed into the garage. Sadly, the posts were 36 inches deep, but hey, a 4x4 truck pulled those out of the ground nice and good. After a bit of shoveling, those were also placed in the garage. Window was also removed from the frame and placed on top of this pile. Deconstruction is much faster than construction after all. Timmy was rather unhappy as well about not getting paid. But hey, we found out that the new stairs we poured moved well enough across the driveway/patio. And some bleach took care of the stain we put onto the patio. Sadly, it had a few chips in it from all the ruckus, and someone made the time to take a diamond saw and cut all the way through the seams. Sadly, it'll now settle at an uneven rate. But all the materials Crap Brain paid for, he got to keep. We even went into the garage in the evening and made sure his front door was locked. You know, for security. Even the few tools we needed for the job, which Crap Brain paid for, stayed in the garage. Fast forward 2 days. Crap Brain comes home and throws a fit. It had stormed and his AC had been running non-stop with the increase of draft into the front of the house. Of course, he threatens Gramp with a lawsuit and the police, which just makes Gramp laugh. A close relative was the assistant chief of police in our small town. Unbeknownst to Crap Brain, we did everything we were contractually obligated and paid to do. All the equipment, all the materials were in Crap Brain's possession. That is, after all, what he paid us for. Crap Brain blustered a lot, but it did screw all. Fast forward a bit. No one in the local union will deal with the guy. Gramp and Timmy are both pretty well respected and do a lot of great work around town. Someone from out of town ends up fixing the issues and does a crap job of it. Darn. This guy's a jerk. Can we all agree to that? Cool? Cool. Anyways, why wouldn't he wait the 2 days and just make some BS excuse like, oh, sorry, my bank is doing XYZ and they're trying to anything. But he was 2 days away from his home still. Obviously, he's gonna screw up your deck. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that one out. So not only is he a jerk, but he's also stupid. Gotcha. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thankfully, I can give you guys some more Prorevenge. I know it's been a minute, but the subreddit's been slowing down a little bit. Anyways, if you liked it, consider subscribing if you're new around here, for I do this daily, and some days like today, twice a day. Also, if you really liked it, maybe give it a thumbs up and a share. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.